Hello and welcome to Liferay Revisited. In this series of tutorial, we are looking into Liferay 7.3. What exactly is Liferay 7.3? How we can implement. In the last chapter, we have looked into Liferay architecture. We have gone through the core technologies that Liferay uses. We have seen the physical architecture of Liferay, and then we dived into logical architecture of Liferay. In this tutorial, what we are going to do is we are going to look into OSGI. Then we are going to look into what exactly is OSGI, how we use OSGI in Liferay, what are the benefits of using Liferay. Then we are going to look into the life cycle of an OSGI bundle. Then we are going to deep dive into a bundle in Liferay and see what exactly all files are there in the bundle, how it is bundled, and then we are going to look into one of the major file of a OSGI bundle, which is known as manifest file. So if we talk about what exactly is OSGI, OSGI or Open Service Gateway Initiative is, is something that facilitates creating and managing modular Java component, which are called as bundle that can be deployed in a OSGI container. So basically, OSGI provides a modularity concept in Java, or we can say that it allows you to build dynamic modular Java components. As a developer, you use the OSGI specification and tool to create one or more bundles. And OSGI defines the lifecycle of these bundles, which we are going to look into further more slides. It also hosts them and supports their interaction in a container. So all of the lifecycle is managed by OSGI container. You can think of an OSGI container as a roughly analogous to a JVM with additional powers. Okay. Likewise, think of bundles as a Java application with unique abilities, and the bundle runs inside the OSGI container as a client and server components. So OSGI container is our server and the bundles are the client. OSGI bundle is nothing but a jar of Java classes containing manifest file, which defines name of the class, which are exported, imported, version of bundle and bundle name, etc. So basically, what OSGI bundle is just a Java project uh, whose output is a jar file. That jar file contains one specific file, which is known as manifest file. Manifest file defines like this is an OSGI bundle. These are the classes. These are the exported packages. These are the imported packages. This is the version of the bundle, and this is the name of the bundle. So these are kind of basic thing that OSGI bundle provides. Now, following OSGI specification, one can build application which is modular in nature, which means more reusable components. So in short, if we club all of these statement, we can say that OSGI is a dynamic module system for Java. Now, if we look at the benefit of OSGI, it reduces the complexity. If we talk about normal development of Java, we can see that there are a lot of dependencies and a lot of complexities that we need to take care of while we are building a project. So OSGI somehow uh, provides you a capability to reduce that complexity. Reuse, when we talk about reuse, all of those bundles can be injected into another bundle and they can be reused, they can be easily deployed, they can do a dynamic updates. So when we talk about dynamic updates, you can say that um, while running an application, you can hot deploy something. So you can stop a bundle, you can start a bundle, you can restart a bundle. All of that you can do it in runtime. You need not to stop your server and run it again. Then OSGI is highly adapted. Then versioning system is really cool feature of OSGI where you can host multiple bundles of same name but with different versions. So you can have a bundle which is 2.0 and the same bundle can also be deployed with another version which is 2.0.1. It can run anywhere. You just need a OSGI container and you can put your OSGI bundle somewhere. Also, an OSGI bundle can be served as a normal jar in your different applications. And there are many more. So if we talk about like OSGI bundle state, normally a jar file is going to get installed. Once it is deployed in the container, first state is going to be installed. Then the bundle is resolved. It's going to resolve all of the dependencies that are required as a part of this bundle. If those dependencies are not available, this particular bundle is not going to get started. Now, post resolved, it gets converted into starting, where whatever you have written in the starting methods or the starting module of that OSGI bundle, there it's gonna that is gonna get activated, that is gonna get invoked, and post that that is going to get converted into active. Then, if you want, you can stop that. Once stopped, it's gonna get resolved into a resolved state, and from over there, it's gonna get into uninstalled state. So this is pretty much about a life cycle of a bundle. Now, if we look into an OSGI bundle, let's go into our Liferay portal. If you go into our Liferay portal, you will see like there is a folder which is known as OSGI, and in the OSGI, you will see that there is something which is Marketplace. So Marketplace hosts all of the Liferay out-of-the-box portlets. When we say portlets, these are all OSGI based modules. So I'll just go ahead and look into one of the uh, bundle. So I'll look into this blogs. So if you see over here, there are a lot of jars because this is an LPKG file. It's going to host all of these bundles into it. So consider these as bundles. Now, if I go ahead and look into one of the service jar, and you see like it's a normal jar which contains a lot of folders, like these are the classes, these are the extra libs that are required, these are like resource section which we normally create if we are creating a portlet or something like that. There is one specific thing which is known as meta folder, and inside the meta folder there would be something which is known as manifest.mf file. So this is the core and heart of OSGI bundle. So if I double click on this, you will see that what it contains is like last modified date. It's gonna contain any class path related jar file that is required. So over here in this bundle, what we have is a new lib file. Inside a lib folder, we have Jericho HTML jar file, which is required by this. And if we see the next thing, which is like bundle name, this is known as Liferay block service. If we look at bundle symbolic name, it's gonna be something like com liferay blocks.services. Now there can be vendor. Now one of the important thing is version. This version is going to define like if somewhere you want to include this particular bundle as a dependency, you need to provide this version. So bundle is really important thing. Now over here, it's going to define the import packages. So it's telling over here that it needs something which is com liferay asset auto tagger text extraction, and whose version is this. If this particular dependency is not present in the container, it is going to fail, and this particular bundle is not going to get started. So what OSGI sees is that to it requires the container to have all of these things running in the container before it can actually start this bundle, which is Liferay block services. If any one of these dependencies are not present in the container, this bundle is not going to get started. Now, the next thing, what it does is it defines like these are the private packages, and these packages are not going to be available to any of the bundle which is going to define this bundle as a dependency. So the next thing which normally is there is something which is known as export packages. So something like you have over here, which is like packages, you would be having export packages. So in the export packages, you need to define like these are the packages that I am exporting as a part of this project. So for example, like let's consider a scenario. Let me just copy this and create a new file. I don't want to mess this one up. I'll just do a control Z. All right. So for example, now consider a scenario where this particular project is having a lot of packages and we want to just export one of them. So I'll just do like this, export package, and remove like this. And I'll mention that this need to export com.my.package .strict. So all of the classes which are there in this particular package will be exported, and the bundle which is actually defining Liferay block services as a dependency is going to have visibility to all of the classes of this particular package. Further, all of this we are going to see in the next series of chapters where we are actually going to implement modules of Liferay, and over there we are going to define like these are the import packages, these are the export packages. Over there we are going to see this in action. So normally all of these things is done in bnd.bnd file. So that's what we are going to see in next slides of ours. So thanks a lot for joining in. This is pretty basic about OSGI. If you want to further learn about OSGI, you can go. There are deep OSGI based tutorials where you can master OSGI. This was just to give you a brief overview of what OSGI and OSGI is, what are the benefits of OSGI, and how Liferay implements that. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Thanks. Bye bye.